Hi, my name's Rob, I'm a smartphone filmmaker, and today is a really exciting video. I've been so looking forward to putting this one out. Today I'm going to show you what exactly the effects are of the MOMENT CINEBLOOM Diffusion Filter. It's a brand new thing they brought out probably about 3 weeks ago maybe, so it's really new. And it's just, well, I'll let the images speak for themselves, but essentially it's a really exciting new accessory which you can put on your phone. And what the CINEBLOOM Diffusion Filter does is it essentially softens your image. So you've got the digital image and the sharpening that you get with an iPhone or Android. What you get with this is it softens that, and so all the edges and that just feel a lot more Hollywood-like, a lot softer. And when you've got practical lights, whether it's a lamppost or indoor lights, it actually creates the highlights to bloom, so hence CineBloom. You get that effect with all kind of practical lights that you see, as well as sunlight. Now, if you're new to this channel, which I'm sure a lot of you are, I cover everything smartphone filmmaking, from Filmic Pro tutorials that you won't see anywhere else, like about the cinematographer kit, how to automatic focus pull, things like that, as well as short films that I make, so you can see how I'm implementing techniques and stuff into my short films, and storytelling techniques and camera angles, that kind of stuff as well. So everything smartphone filmmaking and accessories are all in my channel. Now, without any further ado, let's get straight into this video and I'll show you the effects of the MOMENT CINEBLOOM Diffusion Filter 20%. So let's take a look at bright daylight shots using the diffusion filter. As you can see with this, on the right hand side you've got the CineBloom effect, and with the copper cup holder here, the stand, you can see it kind of creates, even without the sunlight in shot, the reflection of it blooms, hence the CineBloom. On this one you can see the contrast difference. On the left, without the CineBloom, you can see the greens really popping. On the right hand side, a bit less so, but it's a much softer image and the skin tones looks much more beautiful, kind of soft and golden. And the hoodie as well, the brown of the hood looks much softer on the right hand side than the left too, so it'd be good for things like music videos if you want things to look really heavenly. And you can tell that the sun's coming from the top left of the images. The one with the CineBloom filter really covers it beautifully and looks absolutely stunning. On this one I really love it. This could be good for like a music video as well, this kind of effect where you're breaking through the leaves and the sun kind of flickering through the CineBloom filter makes it look really stunning. And on this one, it's almost Lord of the Rings-esque on the right hand side. You've got the sun beaming over the whole of the kind of foresty river kind of effect here. And on the left it still looks great, but on the right hand side it does create that kind of mystical vibe. And you'll see that on a lot of these shots, when it's kind of not bright sunshine and beautiful, it still creates a nice mystical kind of effect and almost fairy tale like. Like with this one, it kind of looks like there's a bit of a mist above the water. But that's just a diffusion filter, obviously softening the image and then taking the contrast out slightly. On this one again, you can see the contrast difference with the green of the grass, the browns and the gold kind of leaves and stuff changing here. This is a shot I absolutely love. So you got this old car, looks like it's something from the 60s, and then when you take the kind of filter feel over it, it makes it look like it is in the 60s. So it gives that kind of old-fashioned feel. So that's another look you can go for with this filter as well. Now this one you can see the sunlight blooming through the treetops on the right hand side. It still flickers through the left without it, but it's certainly a strong defined look with the 20%. The 10% is much more subtle, so if you go on the Moment website you can see that. But the 20% is definitely a stylized look that you'd be going for. Now with the night shots in London, I'll let these images speak for themselves. Well guys, it's pretty obvious from this video that I really enjoyed using the CineBloom diffusion filter from Moment. It's a really great accessory and it's something I really enjoyed taking all over London, all around the park, looking for great angles and things like that to get the lights coming through the trees, creating beautiful shots. It's definitely a stylized thing, so you're not going to use the 20% in everything you do. I do want to get the 10% because that's a more subtle look, and I would probably use that in almost every film I make. Just take the edge off and give it that kind of more film look rather than a digital edge. And even though the contrast fades a bit, you don't lose the quality of the image, so everything stays the same in that regard, so you're getting still a really amazing shot. And taking it around London, I think it's quite obvious that with the fluorescent lighting, it just looks stunning, and any kind of practical lighting. Obviously with a phone, they're not great with low light, so that's a bit tricky when you're filming at night time. You've got to make sure you're filming somewhere that's still quite bright. But apart from that, I think it speaks for itself. The images are amazing. The side by side, you can see the difference it makes. It makes everything feel more kind of heavenly, dreamy. Gives that halo effect kind of thing to the whole image as well. That kind of haze, because you can buy spray cans of haze. But with this, especially the 20%, and you probably would get away with it in the 10% as well, you wouldn't need a spray can for haze. You can just use these, and it creates that whole shot in a way that it looks like you're using haze, but it's just the filter itself. Well guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. It's been an amazing experience working with the Moment CineBloom diffusion filter. It's something that's really exciting that's come out now, and it's very affordable as well. So if you check out the website, I'll put a link in the description below. I'm not making any money from this. I wish I was, but I'm not. And check out their accessories and things like that as well. So don't miss out anymore. Subscribe, like, thank you for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.